Hi guys, and welcome to the second Now news of this week. Today's video is going to be all about ghosts and life after death. So let's take a look at what articles we are going to be discussing. A video apparently supposedly of a ghost girl that has been disrupting her grave. A security boss petrified after a ghost bride was stalking him at a building site. And do I really want to see I'm a celebrity in a haunted house, Rich? So the first one we're going to talk about, Richard, you've seen these pictures of the little girl with the grave. So officially the story goes that the parents were experiencing having their grave disturbed, and so they had surveillance footage taken of the grave, and they spotted this ghost, or apparent ghost, walking up to the grave and then walking away.
Well, they were having the grave. There was toys and stuff going missing from the grave. So they asked if they could set up cameras. And when they looked there, if you look at the image of the little girl whose grave it is, it's very, very similar to the little girl that appears in the picture. Now, I've seen this and I've come across this many times in my paranormal career. So I'm going to throw it out there and say, yeah, it could be faked, but it does happen. And it does happen. So it's one of them. It's a beautiful story. The people who told the family what they'd seen on the CCTV were emotional. The family was emotional. You add that into the story. It's one of them things, unless you interview the people, it's hard to tell whether the story is genuine or not. But as it stands, it happens. That really does happen.
Well, look at the little boy who took her son to his mother, man. We've covered that story on this channel before. We've dealt with this ourselves on numerous occasions, where people have had, I've had these experiences directly. And we've been having conversations about how difficult it is to tell that story, and how difficult I've been finding it to tell that story. To see something like that and to lie about something like that, don't get me wrong, people are capable of faking it, but they're easier ghost stories to fake.
It's a big story. There's a lot of variables in the story itself. It's the little girl's graveyard. It's easy from an outside point of view to say, it's just been made up. That's the problem with the world we live in at the moment, the way we can manipulate images. Just seen one on Facebook yesterday where somebody added their own face over the Matrix and the Terminator and different films. And it's incredible. It's done on a phone. And it's so brilliantly done, but that story happens. I've come across it. It is what it is.
Well, the second story that I want to bring up today is one about a ghost bride. Well, we've got a picture here. It's a security boss petrified after eerie ghost of bride seen stalking building site. A security firm in Birmingham was stunned when a claimed CCTV picked up a woman in white eerily cutting across the centre city building site in the dead of night. Now, apparently this is from the security guard. This is quite a clear image. If this is a ghost, this is such a clear image that, it's a hell of a capture. And what's your thoughts about it?
I've seen spirit, and I know people who have seen spirit that appear as clear as that.
Yeah, I have. Very rarely have I seen it on camera, but I've seen it with a naked eye plenty of times.
Yeah, well, there is one where a security guard filmed. These doors kept opening. I can't think of the place off the top of my head, but they called it the Phantom, and it opens the doors, and it's a cloaked figure, and it is crystal clear. It is, it's one of them. Unless if the area is haunted, you need to know information on the area. The image does look quite sort of, I know, pardon the pun, but ghostly. Okay. It I work security. It's what started me, right? On the paranormal investigative journey. And so I feel for the security guard straight away, right? Because I had stuff like this happen to me regularly. So I feel his pain,
Yeah.
right, for starters. But, it's just, they wouldn't put it out as a story if it was easily debunked, right?
Yeah.
So if they got CCTV cameras on the site, they would have seen this person entering if it was just genuinely a person.
Yeah.
Okay. And the fact it's an old building site, so it could be like an old building taken down to put a new one in its place. You build up a picture of it, right? If I was investigating this, I'd build up a picture to discredit the picture or to prove otherwise. So as it stands, they've made a news article out of it.
We'll have to see. If anyone's got any information about this who's watching, please let us know in the comments section below, and we would love to hear and investigate more on this, because we may, there's a possibility we could actually look into this one. Maybe we could see if we can get any more information on it and investigate it further, because it's not that far from us. In Birmingham, I believe it is Birmingham in the UK, so it's a UK newspaper. And a bonus article for you guys today. Right, if any of you are a fan of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, I am definitely not a fan. This is a one for you. And we'll discuss this a little bit in depth as to our feelings to this. I'm a Celebrity stars are used to having unwelcome visitors in their camp, but the first UK series is set to send a different kind of chill down everyone's spines. This year, Ant and Dec and the gang will be moving over to Britain, with reports stating the show will be filmed at the rural castle in North Wales. But they might have a fight on their hands, as Gwrch Castle supposedly has ghosts wandering its grounds, and they could have some feelings about the cameras and stars setting up home there for a month. According to the photographs acquired by The Sun, a woman is seen looking through a window from an abandoned area of the castle, long after the floorboards were pulled away, making it impossible for someone to be up there. A duty manager of the castle grounds also claims they had paranormal experiences in 2018 and said, "Terrified, I heard the chain on the main gates rattle slightly, and then the footsteps began to advance towards me. It was pitch black on the main terrace, and I was waiting for the electricians to finish in another part of the castle so I could lock up. The footsteps grew closer and closer, and then came to a dead stop about 1.5 feet in front of me." Very similar to this bride one that we've just talked about here, right? Very, very similar type of picture. Very ghostly, very eerie. Do I really want to see I'm a Celebrity in a haunted house, Rich?
Yeah, I mean, I like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. I used to watch the shows back in the day. I haven't watched it so much in the last couple of years, but it is a popular show. And, it could, what if they capture something?
Yeah.
Or they can't be explained. I mean, it is that, right? That helps, that helps the field. That helps the research and this journey into the paranormal, right?
Is it due to air in 2020?
I think it is. It's going to be, it's going to be a lot of focus on the paranormal, because it's going to be there, they're going to be filming there for a month. So, I don't know, it's going to be interesting. From my point of view, yeah, it's turning into a circus, and yeah, it's doing it for the reasons of entertainment. They could find evidence of the paranormal. It's something. It's going to be a lot of eyes on it. So,
2020, the gift that just keeps on giving.
That might be one.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section below, and thank you for joining us for this episode of No News. And if you like these news updates, they are something new that we're trying on the channel, and you have articles or stories you'd like to share, let us know. Drop us an email at paranormalnow@outlook.com. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon for another video.
Have a night, para peeps. See you in the next.
Take care.